Hello guys, my name is Pablo and today I want to try to show you what auction cars can look like. I'm hoping for it's a good surprise, but we're going to pick one up similar to that. It's a 2019 Ford Taurus that should have almost no damages on it. So let's go see. So we do already have one here, second one there, and a third one just out of the way here. It's an older one, but nonetheless, the one I'm going to pick up right now is going to be our fourth one, which is crazy. So while I'm here waiting for them to pull up the Taurus, I saw this Ford F-150 Lightning, which is cool. They got a lot of cool cars here in the summer, but in the winter right now, nothing is really like exotic or interesting. So they just pulled it out, and this is the one we're picking up. So this is 2019. This one is 2017. And honestly, they look almost identical, but what stood out to me was, so there's a little gap in the spoiler there, but here in the 2017, they were still attached, and it's slightly curved in on this one, and that one is just straight, if you can see that. But yeah, this car came from an auction, and as you can see, like, there is not much you can get at. So since this is the limited, it comes with the 20-inch wheels, which are pretty nice. So the tires on here are extremely bald. This will be interesting. So we're gonna go ahead and just check the oil, check all the fluids inside. It's the usual thing that these cars are quite dirty, like no one's been taking care of it once they knew they were gonna get rid of it, but it's not bad in here. So like I said, they're the exact same thing as the 2017, which is pretty, I'm not sure. Police decide to use them for some reason, so they must be good. But I'm gonna go ahead and check the oil here. All right. Man, it's not any better in here, but let's see. Coolant level slightly below minimum, but that's not bad. Let's see the oil. Well, there's oil in there, and looks like it's pretty full right there. So that's a really good sign. Anyways, I'll catch you guys at home. And hello guys, we just got back. So here it is at the house. It has started to snow a little bit, but so far it drove down the road pretty good. And so far I've got our old and the new one parked next to each other. And the only thing I did notice is, so this grille matches the body paint. So on this one, as you can see, this is another limited version. So this one is the ruby red color, and the grille there is that color as well. But since this one we've also got from the auction before, this one we just cheaped out on it because this was going to be our daily driver. We didn't need any like fancy grills, so that's what the decision was made. But taking a further look around it, this car has cost about 20% of the MSRP value, and it is only 3 years old. And did you guys see any damage? Oh, hold on, I think I see some. Oh yeah, so there's a little, actually, you know what, we have one of these pieces spare actually from that car there, so that might even be able to get fixed for free without even having to purchase any extra parts. So who knows on that. It's not too serious, but I think originally this car was meant to be a hail damage vehicle, but if you look at the hood, like, I don't think that's it. So let's hop inside and see what kind of things are going on in there. So this one also has the keyless entry, which is a very neat feature, I find. So like I showed you guys, the inside looks like there is not even carpets in here, but it is kind of what you expect with these. Like, but while driving, what I did notice is, if you can see that, it's been maintained with the oil changes, which is really surprising to me. But so the battery was dead, we had to boost it up, but I think on the drive here it's kind of livened up. So let's see here. So there's the push button start, and it starts perfectly. All right, so looking here, so driver door, low fuel, engine on, we know that. Okay, wow. So there was a check engine light while I was driving down, but I guess that just went away on its own after restarting the car. Maybe it was some kind of low voltage error code, but I'll still give this a quick scan in a minute here to double check what that was. But just looking around, I did see this little cracked windshield there, so that may have to get replaced, because in the inspection they usually check for, I'm not sure how many centimeters it is off the top, but that's what allows this strip mostly. So here we got the 7-inch Ford screen, and nothing seems like it's changed. This has the Apple CarPlay, but I'm not sure what system from Ford and how new it is. But I do notice some slight differences from the 2017 one, just in the navigation logo or whatever. It's not that serious. But anyways, so it does have the nice sunroof, and besides the dirt, it seems like this interior has been pretty maintained. Like, it doesn't look like anything is like here. This just seems like it's dirt here. So I'm gonna give it a quick vacuum and wash as soon as I can. The guys at the transport company were actually nice enough he pulled out the vehicle and he offered to just give it a quick wash, because they allowed snow to pile on top of it for a while. So he was very nice he just offered to give it a quick wash, and it came back pretty clean, which was nice to see on the outside. So let's see if they left us anything here. So glove box is completely empty. So this was the transport document. Doesn't look like there's, let's see behind the seats here. No, so the back also, well, yeah, the back doesn't look anything like worn out. And do we got anything in here? There's some more dirt. Let's see, here we got oh, okay. So this is just the 12-volt plug, and on the other ones, on the other 2014 Taurus there, and also this 2017, I'm not sure if they're just spec'd out better, but they do have like a rear window shade, which is like just a curtain that will just pop out of the back. But I guess this one isn't just spec'd out quite as much. So let's go see what was left in the trunk. Gonna leave it running for a little bit longer here, just because the battery could use a charge. There's no harm done just letting it idle for a little bit. And nothing in here. Did they at least leave us the spare tire? That they did. And it looks like there is a jack there too, so at least that's something. That's a bit of dirt I'll have to start cleaning up. But yeah, so that's what it looks like. It's in amazing shape for what I was expecting. Like, for 20% of the MSRP 3 years ago, these cars would sell for $60,000. It's quite, I feel like, in my opinion, it's quite rare to see them. I more see like police ones. But I don't know how I feel about these 20s. What do you guys think? Like, I do agree they look awesome, and just because it's such a big wheel well, there is so much room to fill there. But on the road, while driving down, I feel like these 18s, the police replica ones, feel so much better driving on the road. But yeah, what do you guys think? Would you prefer 20s that look better, or would you prefer 18s that drive better? Let me know. All right, so I do have the old scan tool here, serving us for years now. And let me just plug this in here. Oh, it's right in front. Okay, let's see what this is showing us. Okay, so that is the code. There we go, that's the second one. I'm gonna have to just look all these up. P0301, 300, and 304. Okay, let's see what those are. All right guys, so after looking up the codes, the P339, P0339 code is actually a crankshaft position sensor code. But what I'm thinking is, since the check engine light has gone out, so the thing is, when I didn't get footage of this, but when the guy was driving the vehicle out, and when he asked me if I wanted to have it washed, I actually heard the car was like having a little bit of a rough idle, and that was the misfire. And that's what the next three codes were on. Actually, it was just a general misfire and cylinder 1 and 4 misfire. So, but what I'm thinking is, I'm not quite sure if the crankshaft position sensor would be affected by anything like low voltage related, because this battery did seem like it was completely dead for a while it was sitting at the auction. And since I drove, so the drive was about an hour long, and now after starting, so I parked, and after starting the car back up, the check engine light has completely disappeared, and the idle is extremely smooth. It's idling what looks like maybe 800 RPM, which is roughly what they should be based on all the other Tauruses we have here. But yeah, I'll start heading out to the inspection today or tomorrow, so we'll see if it needs any maybe general maintenance. I don't see it needing any suspension parts, because it was driving like very, very nice down the road. Like no suspension sounds, or even the brakes feel pretty good, although it is on very bald all-season tires, so who knows, it's definitely going to get quoted tires. But good thing is I have a spare set of Ford wheels with nice winter tires on them, so those could just get swapped on. So yeah, this is what a 20% cash value of the MSRP car looks like from the auction. You guys let me know, would you buy this if you had the chance? I'll see you all in the next episode.